So yeah, I was worried about like beating this too quickly, and that problem has been resolved. Oh goodness, alright. I want to keep rolling with that one. Yeah, I don't mind the 1.5 soundtrack versus the original. There's definitely like some that are like, yeah, I prefer the original over this. But it's not like I dislike it or anything. It feels appropriate for the genre. Yeah, problem when you get like that close to getting the 1cc as well is like you start taking these early levels for granted. It's like, just get me back to where I wanted to be. Like, I know how to do these, but then that's usually when mistakes happen too. Easy, boss. At least any of the Americans that might be out there, any big Memorial Day weekend plans that happening tomorrow or maybe have already happened this weekend. I definitely didn't get as much done this weekend as I planned. I mean, that's always like every weekend really, but like I should know better by now that's going to happen. I always have like big hopes of like, yep, I'll be able to knock off like these 20 things. And then I've knocked off like 3. I did buy some hot dogs at the store that I might grill out tomorrow sometime. Just because I haven't had like an actual hot dog in like such a long time. Yeah, at least I got 3. I started on 3 at least. I would say my task isn't fully complete for the movie editing for next Saturday yet. Never goes as planned. Yeah, I guess sort of on a bit more serious thing, like on Friday I got, I've been working on this like all year to finally make it happen, but I got diagnosed with sleep apnea, and I finally got a CPAP machine on Friday, so I've had a couple of nights with that so far. It's definitely awkward using it. That took like, I think I tried to get like the process started in like February, like early February, and it's taken until now to finally get a stupid machine in my hand. you know, I guess A, to diagnose they have a problem, and then so we'll see how that goes. And it's still kind of like I haven't like fully accepted that like that's gonna be like a permanent part of my life. You know? Yeah, hopefully it'll help. So I've had like several friends like tell me like the amount of energy that they have after they've gotten used to it for like after a month, like they feel like it was like night and day for like how tired they were and how much more energy they have. So I'm hopeful that'll be good for me long term. Yeah, I've definitely been like lethargic during work hours for sure at times. Okay, cool. Yeah. But yeah, basically like wearing a Darth Vader mask over my face, and it doesn't quite work how I thought they do. It's like it's does sort of like this pressure thing. You're trying to like keep it like sealed on your face as best you can, so there's sort of this kind of this weird thing where it's sort of pumping air, but it also like does it based on your like actual breathing. That's kind of weird. The first night did not go well with it at all. Oh, why did I die on that? That sucks. At least I got the 1-up just now. That was 1-up number 2. Also don't know why I'm using the focus fire right now. It's probably not smart. But then, like, it's something like I'm technically renting it for like 10 months or something until I can like prove to insurance that I'm like taking it seriously. They have like all these extra rules about like here's some requirements, like it has to be like a minimum of like 4 hours of usage a day, and then like 70% of the month you have to be using it properly. Yeah, falling asleep with like, I mean, calling it a Darth Vader mask is exaggerating, but it kind of feels like that. I got like the mask that goes over my nose and my mouth. These worms! And I've also gotten to like a really bad sleeping habit of like sleeping on my couch most of the time too, and this is kind of forcing me to break that now because I can't keep that set up by my couch. So I'm using my actual bed. It's harder to like watch shit like on my laptop. And by that I mean like usually Twitch streams and stuff as I'm falling asleep. I'll figure something out though. But yeah, there's like some stuff you have to like clean on it like daily, which has not been bad, but there's like weekly maintenance things you have to do too, and they'll be able to tell if you can't, if you're not been doing that how you should. And the other thing that's like stupid on it too is like for paying for the actual like CPAP machine, they broke it down into like 2 parts. Like here's how much it costs for the actual most of the machine, and then there's another part for like here's like the water distillery part of it. Like what? How can you separate that out? But you know, I guess that's just American health insurance and all that stuff in a nutshell too, on how convoluted and stupid it can be. There we go, I got the 1-up. Yeah, so I think for me it was like I knew I snored quite a bit. But I think it was like I was staying with some family. Maybe it was over like Christmas or something, and they're like, yeah, not only do you snore, it's like hella loud. No, they didn't say. I would like to hear my parents say the word hella, actually, but like unprovoked. Like, yo, your snoring's hella loud. But I think that's basically why I had to like go on, and then plus like I feel tired like all the time too. Oh shit. So yeah, there we are. Yep. Yep, exactly, Mark. Yeah, talking in your sleep, that's fine. That's not your problem. If you're talking in your sleep, that's anyone else that's in listening range's problem. You get some trivia in your sleep. But yeah, it was like, so I mean, to give you a real world example of how shit works in the US for stuff like that. So before you do anything, you have to go to a general practitioner, which I did in like very early February. Literally didn't check anything, just kind of told him like, hey, I think maybe I have sleep apnea. He asked maybe like 2 questions about it. Oh shit, right. Yeah, he's up on there. He's like, alright, I'll refer you to a neurologist, which I guess that's who, I didn't know that's who is like the type of physician that would help take care of stuff like that. So I called in, this is still like mid-February. And like, the earliest appointment we have is like mid-April. I'm like, oh, alright, guess I'll go to that in mid-April. So I had to wait like almost 2 months before I even got to see the neurologist. And then once I got that, said, which she was awesome by the way, I really liked her from one brief visit that I had, but she's like, alright, we gotta set you up with a sleep study. She let me do like a home version of a sleep study, so that was good that I didn't have to like go to some lab, and which I think would have been weird. There's no way you're gonna like sleep how you normally sleep in a lab with a bunch of people watching you sleep. The whole concept of that just sounds creepy. And they probably wouldn't be understanding, but no, I gotta watch a bunch of Twitch streamers while I'm going to bed and interacting with them and stuff. Like, that would have flown. But anyway, like, I gave you some weird contraption I had to like wear for like the sleep study that like captured various amounts of data for I don't know what exactly it tracks, but I think like at that one you had to get like a minimum of like, oh, I hit the tail, that sucks. It's like 6 hours or something, which was a bit of a struggle, especially when you're like paranoid to make sure everything's not like popping out on you and stuff like that too. But apparently I did good enough for them to get a diagnosis, and said my apnea was like moderate. There we go. The crazy Crazy Larry's House of Sleep Studies. Discount sleep studies. Ooh, that was a good dodge. Dicey. It worked out. I'm trying to not use bombs if I don't have to. There's the bullet cancel. But yeah, no, I got the sleep study thing. I had to go to... I actually survived it. I didn't need the bomb, but... Yeah. I went to this is a strong air quote that I can't do right now, a class that was basically just like me and some other dude that was in there, and like some tech showing me how to use the sleep study machine. Did that, had to bring it back by like 7 a.m. the next day or something. Dropped it off, and then it took like 10 days for the results of that to come back. And then at that point, once it happened, you know, the neurologist office called, and I talked to somebody there, and like, so what do you want to do? Do you want to get the machine through us? And you'd have to talk to your insurance and blah blah blah. I don't know, maybe I shouldn't glaze over blah blah blah, because I know that's like a foreign concept. A lot of people where you have, you know, a good healthcare system where things happen promptly. But yeah, I had to go through like some process to get like insurance to like help pay for at least part of the CPAP machine. And that took like basically until this past week. And then the only reason I even got it was like somebody else that was supposed to get it, they like flaked out on it earlier in the month, and then so they were backlogged in orders. And like the respiratory therapist that was kind of in charge of this, like, hey, you come in, this is yours now. I'm like, alright. So that was my Friday morning. And here we are. But yeah, as long as, you know, it was a long, stupid process, but you know, hopefully this will be good for me long term, at least. Yeah, I'm happy to talk to people about that too, for if you ever have questions or something on that, or if you have something you think might be similar. You know, happy to share my experience and like how I think it's going long term as well. Bomb that one. There's the bullet cancel. There you go. Alright, I'm basically right where I was last run as far as my health and or lives and bombs right now. Aggressively take out spiders as soon as I see them. Like that guy. Please bullet cancel. Okay, thank you. Yeah, C16 can handle something like this, no problem. God damn it. Chooses not to. That is a very accurate statement. Sure, this will run on any system, but most of them will choose not to. Trying to not use bombs here if I can help it. Let's see. Yeah, last life again. Oh, God. Alright, whatever, just I live over here now. This is fine. It's not fine. Bomb. Get it. Whoop. Another bomb. Oh my god, I almost got taken out by a stupid popcorn enemy there. That would have been furious. Alright, 3 bombs. Here we go. final boss. Don't be dumb. Okay. There's my bullet cancel. One bomb left. Okay, here comes this shit. Come on, go, 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 go. Come on, baby. Oh god, 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 oh god. Yeah! Barely. Barely got it. Oh, my heart. Yes. Woo! Got the 1cc. Ooh, man. Oh, thanks for the GGs. BB, Ian, Mark. Yeah, that was... I didn't want to have to try to weave through that bullet line, but I was like about that close to doing it. Man. Boom. All the lore here. Woo! Oh man, okay. Yeah, so we're gonna do some voting here very shortly. So if you haven't been here during a 1cc part of this, so there's the straw poll that the link just got posted in chat about that. Vote in there, and then I'm going to do a Twitch poll as well, and then I'll combine the votes together to determine what game is next. Four games for the letter N. Nanotech Warrior on the PS1. Natsuki Chronicles, which that's kind of a story on... It's on its way from First Press Games, but that was also on the... literally a month ago now, and it hasn't actually shipped, so I don't know what they're doing, but in the vein of Eschatos, Neko Navy Daydream Edition also would be from First Press Games for the physical, but willing to buy a digital for that one if it wins. It's like a cat. It's like a cat shmup. And then Neutron on the C64. That was a 2019 release from Sarah Jane Avery. So that's what we'll be voting on here. So we get the poll set up. Hopefully it works in here. Thanks for the GG Pon Pon Pox. Look at that stage. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I would like to save my replay data. Thank you. That I might watch like one time ever again.